So here we are going to evaluate the following mathematical terms using MATLAB. Okay, so as I said, command window segment is one segment of MATLAB where you can write your mathematical computation. Okay, so if you want to give any comment in a MATLAB, then you can use a percentage sign. Remember this one thing. Okay, now so let us say I'm writing here, my objective is evaluate the following mathematical expression. So what does this percentage sign means? It means the statement that you write here, it will it will be taken by MATLAB as a comment, means it will not get executed. So when you will press enter, then it will come as a comment. Okay, so now let us say you want to evaluate some mathematical expression. So I am taking the example of some mathematical expression. Suppose you want to evaluate or find out the value of 1 by root 2 pi. So how it will get written in MATLAB? Let us see. I said 1 by 1 upon root 2 pi. So it will be written as 1 divided by square root of 2 pi. So in MATLAB, square root, the notation that we use for square root is SQRT. Okay, SQRT 2 pi. So the digits will be done inside a bracket, and here we write 2 pi as 2 multiplication of pi. Now in MATLAB we write it for pi, we write it as pi. Okay, so once it is done, then you will press enter and here's the answer. Okay, you can also explain it by using the variable, any variable, let us say x, y, etc. So if you will see, then the value come up with the variable name a and s. Okay, now say I'm considering another case of a mathematical expression in MATLAB, and now this time I want to highlight the square expression. So suppose I want to write 5 multiplication. Now for multiplication, as I told you, we will use this star sign. 10 to the power 9, 10 to the power 9. So now for the power function, we will use this notation. Let me write let me write here. See, in your keyboard you will get it on your numeric number 6. So this is for power, and here when the power is 9, so this expression will give us 5 into 10 to the power 9. Let us say I want to add something more here, then say I'm writing here as 3 into 10 to the power 8. 3 into 10 to the power 8. Okay, now press enter. Now here the answer. Okay, so remember one thing, these are the quite means ways through which you will interact with your MATLAB user, MATLAB interface. Okay, so there are number of other ways through which you can use a proper notation and get and make an interaction with your MATLAB interface. So let us say now take the examples with variables name. Okay, so suppose I want to clear up my window. So what command we are using? We use CLC. Okay, so when I write CLC and then press enter, then my command window will completely blank. Now suppose I also want to clear up my work space. Then for that purpose, we need to write clear command. Okay, so here it is done. Now again, I'm writing as CLC. Now we are in the initial phase. Now suppose I'm taking a variable. Now I am solving out a mathematical expression using variables. Now let us say the given condition for me is like I have x and it is variable number 1 whose value is 10. Okay, so once I write it and press enter, then here you can see the variable x come with 10 as value. Now let us say I have another variable that is y, and its value is 15. Okay, so again when I press enter, then the value of y, that is 15, get executed. Okay, and here it is shown like this. Now suppose I have another one more variable z, and its value is 25, let us say, and when I will press enter, then z comes up with 25. Now if I want to perform any arithmetic operation, then we can simply do it by number of ways. Let us say I want to add on all these variables, then how I will perform it using a arithmetic operators or arithmetic operation, and it will be done like x plus y plus z. Now what will happen when I will press egg enter? Let's see. It's 50, so it is a summation of 25, 15 and 10. Okay, now let us say I want to make a product of x y z. Then how I will do it, how I will perform it? X multiplication y multiplication z, and here you can see it's 3750, 3750. Remember one thing, the variables which I am using here as x, y and z, it should be same which I defined earlier. Suppose I write this x as capital in uppercase, and I do multiplication by using smaller case x, then it will shows us a red color message with an error, because MATLAB understand its variable by especially by its uppercase or its lowercase, means it is sensitive. It is a uppercase or lowercase sensitive software. It will identify the exact word or meaning which we have defined earlier or later on. Okay, now let us say I want to perform one more mathematical expression using x y z variable as an input. Let us say my mathematical expression is x to the power y minus z to the power x. Then how I will do it, let's see. I'm writing it as x to the power, now to the power means this, x to the power y minus z to the power x. Okay, now what will happen, let's see. When I will press enter, here is the answer. Now you can see, you can just observe how the high level of technical computation can easily be done by using this software or this MATLAB. Okay, so remember this, these are the basics of MATLAB, how the command window and the user uh, get interacted with each other. Okay.